There is no room on the planet that I feel more at home than this room with all of you. Thank you all for being here so very much. Incredible crowd, and thank you for coming to our first Editions.dev. We've never done this before. How are we doing? Okay? You guys enjoying it? Good. It's pretty amazing to see old faces and new faces here. So, as many of you know, and you've heard me talk about this a lot, we were founded about 20 years ago. In fact, we're here together celebrating our 20th anniversary. And many of you know the story too. We started a snowboard company. And now, because of many of you in the room, we've become one of the most important companies and pieces of software in all of commerce. In the US alone today, Shopify powers more than 11% of all e-commerce. We are pretty much one of the largest checkouts on the entire internet. Our mission hasn't changed though. It's been the same since day one, which is to make commerce better for everyone. But as you can see in those early days, I don't know what we were doing there. We couldn't do everything ourselves. We couldn't build every single feature for every single merchant. Instead, we decided what we would do is to build what most merchants need most of the time. And then rely on a community of experts, partners, friends like many of you to build the rest of what every merchant needs. So no matter who is using Shopify, they can find 100% product market fit. So when you think about the millions of stores on the platform, the billions of GMV, in fact, we just crossed the $1 trillion mark of cumulative GMV, which is totally insane. Yeah, thank you. And congrats to all of you, you helped do that. We knew we needed our partners alongside us, and many of you have been with us. I think Hunky Bill's in the room somewhere who told me he's been a part of the Shopify ecosystem since 2006, which is, speaks how old he is and how long he's been around for. So when I first joined Shopify about 15 years ago, the very, very first thing that I worked on was the App Store, was the partner program. And some of you may remember this, but we started with a couple small apps to help merchants build some very basic functions. Today, we have the largest ecosystem, the largest community of partners on the entire planet. And together, we've fundamentally changed the way entrepreneurs, brands, retailers, and businesses get built. And I think that the creativity and the innovation in this ecosystem is unmatched. I mean, some of you build for other platforms or have built for other platforms, and many of you have told me this, that it just feels different. So first and foremost, before we go any further, on behalf of the entire company, I want to say to all of you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is rare that we get to gather like this, especially in person, and it's important that we keep pushing the envelope together and keep making commerce better for everyone. Which brings me to why I'm on stage today. Some of you have been asking about this. Some of you have been aggressively asking about this, but I want to welcome you to our first ever Shopify Build Awards. You can clap for that. So for those of you on X or Instagram who are harassing us about when are you going to get your own version of the milestone, well, we're introducing something like that right here. And these awards that we're about to give out, they recognize apps and themes that are one, truly, truly exceptional in how they were crafted. We looked at who took the most innovative approach to development and who has had the largest impact on merchants all over the world. And I'm gonna ask Eitan to come join me on stage right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him. So I want to welcome Eitan. Eitan leads our build team, the platform team, and has led the selection process for these awards. And I'm so grateful that we get to partner on this together.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's tell the community a little bit about what we're doing here.
Yeah, let's do it, Harley. So it's a real privilege to be here today, giving out these awards to folks in our community. A lot of my personal motivation comes from seeing partners succeed, and so this is really special. Today, we're going to give out awards in 3 categories. First, we're going to give awards to exceptional apps that have built for Shopify and are even exceeding that and really pushing the bounds of the platform. Second, we're going to give out awards to partners who've crafted beautiful performance storefronts and themes and really telling a phenomenal brand story. And then lastly, we're going to give out 2 special awards to folks within our community who've had a phenomenal impact.
So not only are the winners going to walk away with the first ever Build Award trophy, but we're also going to do a couple things for these winners. One is we're going to do a big feature of these award winners on the Shopify App Store, and the second, we're going to be writing a blog about what they've done. So let's get started.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's start with the apps category. As I mentioned, we're recognizing apps that have met all of Built for Shopify and are really showing what's possible with our platform. When we looked at these apps, a few things kind of stood out to us about what was really good. The first, that these apps are building seamless experiences using familiar admin patterns and admin extensions to meet merchants where they are in their workflow. The second thing is they're enabling merchants to express themselves, all the way from like a very simple form to a more complex buyer experience. And then last but not least, these apps are fast. They know that every millisecond counts, even in the admin, and they do an awesome job with performance. So if you're curious what great state-of-the-art apps look like in 2024, these apps are it.
You guys ready? All right, this is really cool. Our first winner is Bundle Builder from Bristol, England. The app, you can clap. This app is an example of a best-in-class app UI experiences. It takes something really complex like merchandising, customizations, and makes it super simple to build and sell custom product bundles. The second winner we have here is Seguno Email Marketing from North Carolina. This app allows our merchants to create and automate emails without leaving Shop's admin. It makes international expansion super quick, and you can even build newsletters in multiple languages and provide out-of-the-box translations. And our third winner in the apps category is Request a Quote from Hanoi, Vietnam. Woo! And the first thing about this app that stood out to us is how this app was serving a very niche industry, higher-end furniture quotes. Something very simple in terms of a vertical, but something that's really, really important. And they're also using things like the theme extensions and the app bridge. So please welcome our winners, Spencer Davies, Mark Bombach, and founder of Seguno, and Alan from Omega Requests, who could not be here, but we sent him the award anyways. Please welcome them to the stage. By the way, the award is spectacular. Can you get a shot of that? It's cool. Let's do it this way.
Do the selfie this way?
Yeah. Cool. Ready? Yeah. All right, let's do it. Cool. Thank you, guys. Big round of applause.
All right, next we're going to honor partners who have built storefronts and themes that really set the bar for what commerce should be on the web. When selecting these storefronts, we look for kind of three things that overall stood out to us. The first is telling a really effective brand story, so good that Harley's tweeting about it. The second is they're having cutting-edge features that really delight customers and help them shop the storefront effectively. And again, in this category, we look for performance, having really good performance, knowing that every millisecond counts when it comes to conversion online. So no matter what stack you choose, liquid or hydrogen, these sites stood out to us in terms of those things.
So, first winner in this new category, Ruben Bristian, co-founder of Crone Themes from Romania for his themes Combine. Crone does an amazing job of creating themes that cater to a specific feature, and they do it better than, frankly, anyone else. Our second winner is Jordan Sowers from Portland, Oregon, for his work on post-familiar wines. Great wine is all about taste, and he was able to figure out a way to give shoppers a sense of what they're in for with the post-familiar wines through the design and merchandising of the website. As you can see, it looks incredible. And our final winner is Commerce UI from Poland for their work on Nurhamur. Nurember's store is both beautiful, as you can see, a minimalist design, and features things like shopping at luxury boutiques, personalized reminders, and curated gift guides. It's a great custom hydrogen storefront. And please welcome Ruben, Jordan's business partner Brent, and Michael Klim from Commerce UI to accept the awards. Want to do it? Get your phone?
Yeah. All right, let's go.
You guys are all in the photo, by the way, if that's okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Cool. Great. Big round of applause for them again. Thank you, guys. Congratulations.
Yep, that way.
Okay. These final 2 awards we selected, they're on an app. They're on a storefront. These are 2 people from this community, from our ecosystem, part of this Shopify partner family, who have contributed incredible amounts to the success and the evolution of this community. You know them, you see them all over the place. They're constantly adding value. When people ask questions, when you ask questions, when we ask questions, they're the first ones to answer. The first person is from Canada, Jeffrey Gunther from Beyond the Group. And you can clap, yeah. Jeffrey's approach to building in public and sharing projects with the broader community has inspired so many other people to do their own tooling. And he's published a range of impactful open source tools that many of you use, and has done over 1,000 contributions the past year to GitHub.
All right, our final award to the community goes to Harshdeep Singh. As you all know, Harshdeep came all the way from India, and he's a staple of our community. He's created a culture of collaboration and excellence in our community. He's incredibly welcoming to all new folks, helping to answer any question they have. He's also created courses and tutorials that help people get started in building apps. And he has open source templates that have been cloned and forked by hundreds of developers. And he does all of this while also staying up to date on every aspect of the platform. He's going to be doing that, I'm sure, on the way back. I speak for everyone at Shopify when I say I'm incredibly grateful to have you as a part of the community, and we're really excited to collaborate with you for many more years to come.
Please welcome to the stage our community winners, Jeffrey and Harshdeep. We're doing this selfie style because why not? There you go. Cool. Harshdeep, you're much taller than me, so this is gonna be weird. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'll go on my tippy toes.
Okay.
You can, yeah.
Okay, just.
There you go. Here. You guys take it backstage there. Yeah, thank you. Congrats to all the award winners and to all of you in the crowd right now that are building on Shopify. Keep up the amazing work. This entire company is built with this community, for this community. And when we do our best work, our merchants survive and thrive and get through pretty much anything. So once again, thank you so much for being part of the Shopify Partner Program and ecosystem.